Hello and welcome to the 18 WJTS News for this Monday, June 24th. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Joey Rehl reporting. On Saturday evening, June 22nd, Indiana State Trooper Stephen Nolan was working in the Martin County area near Lagodi. Trooper Nolan observed a vehicle speeding above the posted speed limit and made a traffic stop. Trooper Nolan spoke to the driver, 24-year-old Dalton English of Washington. English showed visible signs of impairment. English was transported to the Martin County Jail for a chemical test. He was arrested and is being held on bond. English is charged with OVWI, a Class A misdemeanor. The Jasper Police Department responded to the 600 block of Geisler Road a little after 9:30 Sunday morning in regards to a female victim stating she had been strangled and threatened with a firearm. Officers arrived on the scene where they met the female victim in a parking lot and informed JPD that the male subject was still inside their apartment with two small children refusing to leave. JPD quickly activated a drone and was able to determine the male subject and the children were inside the apartment. After some time, the subject, identified as 27-year-old Delane Taylor of Jasper, exited the apartment and was taken into custody. The two small children were unharmed in the situation. Taylor was lodged into the Dubois County Security Center and is facing charges of intimidation with a deadly weapon, strangulation with a deadly weapon, neglect of a dependent, possession of paraphernalia, and resisting law enforcement. The Jasper Police Department will conduct a comprehensive training exercise on July 11th at Jasper High School. This drill, scheduled between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m., will involve a significant presence of law enforcement officers from various agencies, along with EMS personnel and other first responders. Residents and passerbyers are advised to avoid the area during this period to allow the exercise to proceed smoothly and ensure public safety. The training aims to enhance coordination and preparedness among the participating agencies in the event of an actual emergency. So please be aware of the increased activity in the vicinity of Jasper High School and plan accordingly. A recent investigation by Indiana State Police at Ward County Health Department revealed illegal activity conducted by 72-year-old Marlon Weissite of Boonville. On December 22nd of 2023, Weissite and the Ward County Commissioners both signed a contract that Weissite is an independent contractor and was not a county employee or representative of Ward County. 4 days later, Weissite was hired as the interim administrator of the Ward County Health Department. Indiana law states that the health officer for Ward County is responsible for appointing the administrator of the health department. It was discovered that the health administrator had denied Weissite the position of the administrator of the health department between December 26th of 2023 and April 15th of this year. The Ward County Health Administrator officially consented to hiring Weissite on April 16th of this year, and the commissioners approved his appointment at a public meeting. Weissite's official first day of employment with the Ward County Health Department was April 23rd. According to Indiana State Police Detective Sergeant Brock Warney, the claims for hours worked for Weissite between January 2nd and February 29th were paid in the amount of $9,600 from the health department funds without the knowledge or approval of the health administrator. Weissite had allegedly been using the health administrator's stamp without approval or authority to transfer funds within the health department's budget to pay a lease agreement with an outside company after his official hiring dates. The health department does not authorize business with the outside company that was talked about. This led to the Perry County Special Prosecutor filing criminal charges against Weissite last Friday afternoon, and the Indiana State Police arresting Weissite at the Ward County Jail without incident. He has since been released after posting a bond. Weissite was arrested on charges of official misconduct and 2 counts of conversion. Governor Eric Holcomb, along with the Indiana Department of Homeland Security, announced last week the continued expansion of state-sponsored firefighter training locations to eliminate training deserts across Indiana. During a dedication ceremony of a newly built training site in Wabash, Holcomb also announced the next 5 locations set to receive training towers equipped with live burn capabilities. Those next sites included Washington Township in Daviess County, Christney and Spencer County, Hartford City in Blackford County, Rushville in Rush County, and Paoli in Orange County. In addition to training, many volunteer departments have been receiving personal protective equipment recently, sometimes replacing gear that was handed down from another department and could be more than a decade old. The $10 million investment will fund 940 complete PPE sets for 66 departments across Indiana. Following the construction of 9 designated training locations, Indiana Fire Marshal Steve Jones and the Indiana Fire and Public Safety Academy will evaluate any remaining funding for opportunities to expand existing training sites and leverage those resources for even more training access. The Democratic candidate for governor is selecting her running mate. Jennifer McCormick announced Terry Gooden as her choice for lieutenant governor. Gooden is currently the state director of rural development for the USDA and previously served as a state lawmaker. Gooden's name will now be submitted for nomination as lieutenant governor on the November election ballots. The Democrats will choose their candidate at the Indiana Democratic Party State Convention on July 13th. Agriculture officials in Indiana say farmers are keeping a close enough eye on their dairy herds that they are not mandating testing for avian influenza. Dairy cows in 12 states, including Michigan and Ohio, have tested positive for the bird flu virus. It has not been detected in any cows or people in Indiana to date. The American Red Cross has issued an urgent call for blood donations due to a critical shortage. To address this need, a blood drive will be held at the Crawford County 4-H Fair on Thursday, June 27th from 1 until 6 p.m. Blood is often referred to as the gift of life, as it is crucial for medical treatments and emergencies. Donors are encouraged to participate by calling 1-800-733-2767 and specifying their intention to donate at the Crawford County Fairgrounds. Alternatively, signing up online is easy and can be done at redcrossblood.org. The annual Milltown Cleanup is set to take place from July 10th through the 13th. The event hours are from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. with Saturday hours from 8 a.m. until noon. Residents are encouraged to bring their excess trash and yard waste to 724 West Main Street for free removal. For elderly or disabled residents needing curbside pickup, they can contact Town Manager at 812-570-8997 to arrange a collection. It's important to note that the event will not accept tires, paint, or LP tanks. And that's a look at news here on 18 WJTS TV. We will have a check of your weather forecast right after this.